This video is a guide on how you can create an anonymous student survey in a course in onQ. First, you will open your course in onQ and navigate to the Assessment tab in the top ribbon. You will notice here that onQ has both a quiz and a survey tool. One feature of the survey tool in onQ that differs from the quiz tool is the ability to distribute a survey anonymously. When this option is selected, you will be able to collect information from the survey, even if it's done in your course, that is not linked to any identifying student information. Once you click on this survey option, it will bring up a screen called Manage Surveys. And here's where we're going to create our new survey. We're going to start by selecting the blue button on the left-hand side called New Survey. This is going to bring up a properties window for our new survey. We'll start by giving our survey a name. I'm going to call it Demo Survey. As we continue scrolling down the properties window, what you're going to see here is in a section called Anonymous, Make Results Anonymous. And it is really important to have this box checked so that all of your survey data remains anonymous. The next section down is about our survey questions. Here is where you're going to add the questions you would like included in your survey. We'll start by selecting the Add or Edit Questions button. A pop-up window is going to come up to confirm that you would like your survey to be set to anonymous. We are going to select Yes, that we would like to continue with an anonymous survey. Here's where you're going to add or edit your questions. You can use the blue New button to create a new question, and there you can see here in the drop-down menu, there's a number of different question types. Alternatively, you can use the Import drop-down menu to select questions that you have pre-made in a question library. If I select Browse Question Library, you'll see here that I have some sample questions that I've already created. I'm going to select all 3 of my sample questions and add them to our survey. When you're done editing your questions, you're going to select the blue Done Editing Questions button on the right-hand side of the window. It's now brought us back to our Properties page. We can scroll down and we can see that our questions have been added under the Surveys Questions section. And here's where you also have some options. You can prevent students from moving back to previous questions as they do the quiz, or you can shuffle the questions so that students see the questions in a different order. The next section here is if you'd like a description for your survey. When this option is turned on, you can write text in this box. So we can just write, this is the survey intro. And this is where you'll be able to write kind of a preamble for your survey that students will see right before they start taking your survey. And this is a rich text editing field where you can bold, italicize, or underline any aspects of the text that you've included in this box. When you're done, you can save and close your new survey. And we'll see our new demo survey has appeared here in my list of surveys. Right now, it's not visible to students. If I use the arrow next to the survey name, it will give me the options to go back in and edit some of the preferences I've already selected for my survey, and I can now make it visible to users. Another element in this drop-down box is the ability to preview your survey. And if you select this option, it will show you what a student will see when they're completing your survey. So notably here at the top, it tells the student immediately that this survey is anonymous and that their name is not linked to their responses. Here's our survey introduction, and then the questions that we had added to our survey. Now to get my survey into my course and into a spot where I'm going to guide students to complete the survey, I'm going to go back to the content section of my course. And let's say I want to add it to this weekly schedule module. I can add an existing activity, so this middle gray box, and in the drop-down menu, one of the existing activities I can select is a survey. And here we can see I have 2 surveys, but demo survey is the one we just created. And I can select this and add it right into the content section of my course. Students can now go in and click this link, and it will guide them to take that survey.